Hello, hello, hello. Hello, your name is Venkatesh, na?
Yes, sir.
Should I call you Venkatesh or you have some short name?
Sir, Venkatesh is fine, sir. I don't have short name, right?
Because यहाँ पर Hindi is okay na, or should I continue in English?
So you can continue on both.
Both
Whatever
na?
English.
Both okay. Because the other student, she is comfortable in English only.
It's not sure.
अच्छा, Venkatesh. Okay. अच्छा, see. Alasya, we will actually, because he's new, let me recap everything to him, and it
Okay,
will be
sir.
it will be a revision for you too. Okay.
Okay.
See, Venkatesh, what we have done till now, only one class is completed, so you need not have to worry. In mathematics, physics we are yet to start. Physics will start from tomorrow,
Okay, sir.
and chemistry also. In the straight line, what in the straight means the coordinate geometry will be started from the straight line. And the straight line, actually, when we study straight line, we need to know about the coordinate system. Coordinate system is x-axis. On this line is known as x-axis. This line is known as y-axis. This you may be knowing from your lower classes, right? Acha, in between, if you get any doubt, you can ask. You can pause me and you can ask your doubt. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, suppose I have denoted a point P x1, y1. What's the meaning of this in the coordinate system? This x1 denotes the distance, if the distance from the origin to a line which is dropped perpendicularly on the x-axis. Means this distance. Either you denote it this distance or you can write this distance. Both are same. This is known as x1. Similarly, what is y1 represents? The distance. If we drop a perpendicular on the y-axis, the distance of that perpendicular from the origin, means this distance is known as y1. Right? Now, this is the basic knowledge which is needed for understanding coordinate geometry. Now, let's move on to the next formula, distance formula. This formula from your lower classes you may be knowing. The distance between the 2 points in a plane is this. But how do we get it? If we represent 2 points, x1, y1 and x2, y2, correct? Then, because we know from the coordinate system, for x2, y2, this distance will be y2. Again, from origin, this distance will be x2. Similarly, for this point P, x1, y1, this will be x1 and this will be y1. So if I try to draw a triangle like this one, this distance will be y2 minus y1. And this distance will be x2 minus x1. You're okay to follow na this speed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in the using the Pythagoras theorem, we can actually find out this distance PQ, which will be root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Easy. This way we actually find out the distance between 2 points. Actually, this derivation that I have just shown, it's not a derivation, it's just a way of solving, way of finding out the distance. It's not necessary that you know the derivation for your JEE Main and other examinations because they won't ask. Class 11, they may ask. But JEE Main, you do not have to worry about this derivation and all. Just remember this formula.
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the other formula that I have told, section formula. Section formula is, if there are 2 points, one point is this, other point is this, and there is one point R, alpha comma beta, which divides the line joining these 2 points internally in the ratio m is to n. Then what will be the coordinate of R? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 plus m plus n. This you knew already.
Yes, sir. It was in class 10 section.
But this formula you may not be knowing, the external division.
Yes, sir. We don't know about this.
Actually, the point R can actually divide the line joining PQ externally also.
Yeah.
External division means if we have taken a point R which is dividing this whole line PQ from the outside, M is to N, that means what? The distance of R from P is M, distance of R from Q is N. Earlier also the thing was same, but it was present in between them. And here if M is, how do we find out whether this R is external and on the side of P and or on the side of Q? Depending on whether M is greater or M is smaller. If M is smaller than N, it will be lying on the left of P. If M is greater, it will be lying on the right of Q. See both diagram, just observe it.
Okay.
This is how the point R divides line joining PQ externally in the ratio M is to N. Both cases are known as external division. Now, the only difference in the formula is in place of plus, you have to put minus. mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n, my2 minus n by 1 by m minus n. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, on the basis of this, I have given one question. This question, if you want, you can actually do it at home. After the class is over, I'll send you the PDF.
Yes, sir.
You can attempt, just go through this formulas, because I'm making the recap of this one, just quickly revising all the things we have studied so far.
Yes, sir.
Just try to solve the problem on your own. Don't look at the solution. One question, other question is also there. Then after this, after these two formulas, we have come to basic straight line. What is a straight line? Actually, straight line is a curve. There are different kinds of curves like line, parabola, ellipse, circle, hyperbola. These all curves you are going to study in your class 11. Line is a curve. Actually, it is also known as locus. But what is curve? Curve, you know what is locus? We get a curve when we take a point, a random point, and move it. And when we are moving it, the path that it is traversing, we are actually making it through a solid line. We are actually remembering the path it is taken. It's like we have taken the path point xy and we are moving it, and then we are just not we are drawing the path that it has taken. So when we draw the path it has taken, then it makes a curve. Okay, the curve can be anything, and now it depends how this point xy moves. It may move straight, it may move like this, it may move like a circle. Depends. So how the point will be moving, that depends under certain condition, under what condition we are moving the point. Accordingly it will make a path. Okay, now in the case of line, the condition which defines how the point will be moving is the angle which it makes with the x-axis. Understood?
Yes, sir.
See, we have a point, look at left. We have a point x comma y. If I say, Venkatesh, try to move this point xy in any direction. You will say, sir, I can move this point in any direction in 360 degree, like this, like this, like this, like this. Any direction I can. There is no restriction. But I wanted a straight line making a particular angle. So you will be moving this point along a line only, so that this line will make an particular angle theta. So how a line is being defined on the basis of the angle which this line is making. Okay, in which angle this particular point is moving along the line. So to define a line, we need two things. One is a point which will be moving, and other is the angle. Correct?
Yeah.
And in the straight lines, the tangent of this angle tan theta, they say this is the slope of the line. Tan theta is m. So from here, what we learned, that a line having a slope is, what is the slope of a line? Slope is the tangent of the angle which the line makes with the x-axis.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Now, how to find the slope when we have a line on which 2 points are given? x1, y1, x2, y2. What we do? Actually, to find the slope, we need tan theta. Because till now we know only that thing. So how to find tan theta only if we are given only this two information, x1, y1 and x2, y2. So from the previous construction, we know this vertical distance is y2. This vertical distance is y1. So this distance will be y2 minus y1. Look at the mouse. Similarly, for the point x2, y2, this horizontal distance is x2. And for this x1, y1, this horizontal distance is x1. Same construction as the earlier one. So this distance will be x2 minus x1. This distance will be y2 minus y1. So easily you can find out tan theta. That's what the slope is. So that is why the slope of a line which is having 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Up till now, any confusion or is it overloaded? You got the point now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From after this, we'll go slow. There are 2 questions which you can attempt. One more thing I wanted to say. The x-intercept, the x-axis is also known as abscissa. The other name is abscissa. And for y-axis, we know the other name is ordinate. You know this already, na?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now coming to the actual part. From this, we'll be starting today. Now, equation of straight line. How we frame the equation of straight line? Actually, framing the straight line, we have different kinds of formulas. First formula for making the straight line is, equation of straight line is point slope form. What is this? This is the equation of a line passing through a point and having the slope m. Suppose you have a line, random line, on which you have been given there is a fixed point x1, y1, and its slope m is given, some value. And what will be the equation of this particular line? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Okay? This is the first form. If you ask me how do we get it? Using a simple slope formula. How? Because this is a fixed point. Acha. Lasya, can you tell us, do you remember how I explained this one? How do we get this formula last class?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So there are 2 points, P and Q we can take as, and the 2 points are x1, y1 and x2, y2. So if we need to find the slope, then we have to subtract y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1.
The concept is correct, but what I have taken, see either y2 is not there, now x2 is also not there. So what we are taking, see Venkatesh, here we assume one random point, because I said earlier how we get a straight line. We take a random point and we move under certain condition. So this x1, y1 we cannot move because it is already fixed. M value is given to us, so it is also fixed. But there is a point xy, random point, which we can make, which will be making our line through its movement. Correct? And when we have taken a random point xy, what condition we can put it in? The condition is, when we have 2 points on the line, slope is what? y1 minus y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This I can assume as x2 comma y2 as let's say was saying. So y1 minus y divided by x1 minus x, or y minus y1 by x minus x1, both is same. So see, we'll get the equation of line na? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. The thing is, this thing we have got actually whenever you will be studying in your schools now, they will just give you this formula. They will not explain you how do we get this. But I am explaining you so that you get an idea how we get the equation of line. Or because later you will be actually trying to learn what a locus is. Locus is the curve which is formed through the movement of a point under certain condition. Here also we are making the line through movement of a variable point x comma y, which can be anywhere, which moves under certain condition. What condition it is? The slope of the line is m. Understood? But for solving questions, this is okay. If you remember this formula, it's okay.
So basically we are assuming a point so as to calculate the slope.
Yes.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From now on, we'll go slow. It was a recap, so I was going fast. Now let me give you some question. One question I'm making. Try to solve this. Find the equation of line passing through a point 1, 2 and making an angle 30° with y-axis. Try to give me the equation of line. You understood the question? Take your time, solve it, and then give me the answer. If you're not able to, I'll give you how to solve. I'll tell you how to solve.
Sir, I got a certain value.
I want equation.
Okay, sir, understood. I'm just doing it.
Sir, can I say the answer?
Tell me, what's the answer?
Sir, is it root 3y minus 2 root 3 equals x minus 1?
This one. Let me check.
Yes.
Y minus 2 is equal to...
No, sir, it is 2 root 3 equals x minus 1.
Root 3y is correct, huh? Root 3y, then?
Yeah, yes. Minus 2 root 3x. Minus 2 root 3 and this minus 2 root after minus 2 root 3 it's equals minus x minus 1.
Yes, sir, I got a different answer.
No, sir. Sir,
just
cancel out minus 2 root 3.
Acha. This one. You do one
No,
thing.
sir.
You can you annotate, or you do one thing? You just take the screenshot and then send me on your through WhatsApp.
Yeah, sir. I'll see if I.
What answer you got, Venkatesh? Tell me.
Sir, I got basically I followed the question, so I have only y. Root 3y,
Hmm?
root 3 into y minus 2 root 3 is equal to minus 1.
X component is not there.
I thought so because it is saying y-axis. So I took it y-axis 0.
No, you cannot. See,
Oh,
what's the thing, na? They said your line is passing through 1 comma 2 as a point. This is 1 comma 2, and it is making an angle of 30 degree with the y-axis. But you, for slope, you know, acha. Yes. Root 3 y minus 2 root 3 is equal to x minus 1. Okay. This one is your answer, na?
Yes, sir.
Let me check. See. देखो Venkatesh. Now 30 degree is the angle, but we want angle with the x-axis. So this 60 degree we want. So our equation will be using this equation, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. The point x1 y1 is 1 comma 2. Let me write. X1 y1 is 1 comma 2, and your m is tan 60, which is root 3. So I'll write the equation. Y minus 2 is equal to tan 60 into x minus x1. So it will be y minus 2 is equal to root 3 into x minus 1. So your answer should be y minus 2 is equal to root 3x minus root 3. Let's say your answer is also wrong, I think. Answer
Yes,
is
sir. It.
root 3x minus y is equal to root 3 minus 2. This should be the right answer.
Okay, sir.
Now you both understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You cannot take y is equal to 0 there, because the meaning I think you did not understand the meaning. Through diagram you understood, na? Venkatesh, okay, let me give you one more question so that be easy. Wait, let me give you one more question for practice. Or should I make one? Let me make one question, then we'll move on to the tough questions. Find equation of line passing through. Similar type of question I'll give, so that when you do it correctly, I'll give you complex one. Find equation of line passing through -1 comma -2 and making an angle of theta is equal to 45 degree with the x-axis. Try to do it.
Sir, is the equation x minus 1 equals 1?
X minus 1 is equal to 1.
X minus y is equals to 1.
Acha, x minus y is equal to 1.
Yeah, sorry.
What about you, Venkatesh? Are you getting same answer?
Yeah, sir.
I don't think. Wait, acha, 1045. Okay, y plus 1 is equal to x plus 2. X minus y equal to x minus y is equal to 1. Ah, correct. Very good. This time you're right. Very good. Acha. Now one more question I am giving you. Okay. Find ready ready na? Find the equation of line. Find equation of line passing through 2 points 1 comma 1 and 2 comma minus 3. Can you solve this? Actually, when you will be solving this, na, you will be getting confusion. Just tell me whether you are getting confused or not. If you're able to solve, okay, solve it.
Sir, is the equation is y plus 4x equals 5.
Y plus 4x equal to 5. Let me check. What about you, Venkatesh? Are you getting something? Acha, tell me, how did you do?
Sir, I first found the slope by the formula y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1 formula.
Very good.
And then I took an assumed point as y minus 1 is equals to minus 4 into x minus 1.
Correct.
And later I solved it.
Very good. But my question, so you got the answer this way, na? Correct. Very good. But my question is here, you took the point, one point that is x1, y1 that we take in this formula, no? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1.
Yes,
You
sir.
took the point x1 comma y1 as 1 comma 1. Will it be wrong if I take x1 y1 as 2 comma minus 3?
Sir, it will be the second point, so the equation might change, I
Sir,
think
I
so.
got the same answer.
You got, Venkatesh, you got the same answer with 2 comma minus 3, na?
Yeah, sir. I checked it
That's
twice because I thought we can't take it if we can only see through one point, so we have to calculate for the other ones. Still, the same equation is coming.
yes, that's what I wanted to say. You can see, Lasya, what I wanted to say, whether you take x1 y1 as 2 comma minus 3, whether you take x1 y1 as 1 comma 1, nothing is going to change.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
that's the beauty. whenever, see, diagrammatically, if I show, there are 2 points. One is 1, 1, and the other is 2, -3. Now it's up to me na, which point I decide as x1, y1, and which point I decide as x2, y2. I can take this as x2, y2, and I can take x1, y1. No one is restricting me. The other way is I can take this as x2, y2, and I can take this as x1, y1. Because no one has put any restriction to me, I can take anything unless someone has told me not to do it. And
Okay.
because conceptually it's not wrong, whatever point you take for your finding out the equation, you should get the same answer. That's why we are getting the same answer. So that's why I gave this question to you. Whatever point you take as x1, y1 for finding out the equation you'll get is same. Understood?
Yes.
Now see from here, now actually I gave this as a question, but here comes your second concept. The concept 2 is equation of line passing through two points x1, y1 and x2, y2. Now can you tell me what will be the equation, the formula that I'm going to give you? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is one. This is what you have done in the above problem. Or it can be this also. Y minus y2 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Both are correct. But through the above, this is a standard formula, but you have known through the above example, this formula, even though it is written as second concept, but it actually comes from the original concept. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So what I recommend, don't try to remember this particular formula, this formula concept 2. If you know the first formula, you will be able to do it naturally. Correct?
Yes.
So now let's come to the third concept, because this is okay for you. Third equation is slope intercept form. Acha, Venkatesh, do you know what is intercept? Because let's say already knows this. What are intercept, you know?
No, sir.
Acha. Let me explain you what are intercept, because the same thing I have explained to let's say, do you know what are intercepts? Forgot.
No, sir, I remember.
Tell me then.
When a line touches an axis, then it is called as intercepting.
Correct. Very good. See, Venkatesh, what it is, here in this diagram you are able to see, na?
Yes, sir.
This pink one is a line. These are your axes, x-axis and y-axis. When this line actually cuts the x-axis, where it cuts the x-axis, that is known as x-intercept. The line is cutting the x-axis, means it is intercepting it. That is on the x-axis, so it is x-intercept. And mathematically, this OA is known as x-intercept. Okay. And similarly, when this line is cutting the y-axis, this OB is known as y-intercept. Correct? These are the meaning of intercepts. Now, I have given you slope intercept form. Now, I want, with your current knowledge of that formula, I want you to find out the equation of a line equation of line which is like this, whose intercept, this y-intercept is p, this distance O to this particular point P is C, and its slope is M. Can you give me the equation?
Sir, I think the answer is y minus p is equals to xm.
Y minus P. No, P is just the point. The distance is C.
Okay.
You mean Y minus C is equal to XM?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Correct. So Y is equal to MX plus C. Let's wait for Venkatesh. Acha, tell me, how did you solve it?
Sir, as p is a point on y-axis, we can take x1 is equals to 0,
Very
and
good.
from point P to the origin, it is C. Then we can take y1 as C, and I
Correct.
took the formula and I solved.
Very good. Venkatesh, तुम्हारा आया?
No, sir.
See, what's the idea she used? Because the point P is lying on the y-axis, the x coordinate will be 0. Because x distance 0 है इसका. And this point P is at a distance of c units from origin, vertical distance. So its y coordinate will be c. Correct. So now you have got a point P which is 0 comma c. Slope of the line is m. So if you put point slope form, y minus c is equal to m into x minus 0. You will get the equation y minus c is equal to mx, which is y is equal to mx plus c. Correct? Don't worry, it's just getting the idea. Sometimes you get the idea quickly, sometimes you get the idea late. But I want you to focus only on one thing, that all these are formulas. But all these are formulas which they ask you to remember. But these all formulas you are deriving yourself just from one formula, which is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So you have to remember only this formula alone. Rest all you will be doing it through problem solving. Correct? Now let's come to the next formula. Next formula is 2-intercept form. What is this 2-intercept form? Equation of line making x-intercept equal to a units, y-intercept equal to b units. You have to give me the equation of line which is making an intercept of a unit on the x-axis, intercept of b units on the y-axis. If you want, I can draw a diagram for this for your better understanding. You have to give me the equation yourself. This is x and y-axis. and the equation which is given to us is this way. This is the line whose equation we want. Its x-intercept means this distance is a, and y-intercept is b means this distance is b. Give me the equation. Just wait 1 minute. Hmm.
Sir, I'm getting two equations.
Vacha, tell me the equation, but you should get one. Don't worry, tell me the equations.
Sir, y is equals to mx minus am
Hmm.
and y is equals to mx plus b.
But the problem is, see, you have written here m, but in the question, it's m was not given. So you have to find out the value of m and then substitute in both the equations. I think you will get the
Sir, I
same.
got a different equation, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Tell me your equation, Venkatesh.
I don't know what it is. Y is equal to
Hmm.
x into root of a square plus b square.
Root of a square plus b square.
Hmm.
No, how? Why? How did you do it?
Yes, sir.
Acha, tell me, how did you try to solve it?
I took basically simply following the diagram.
Yes.
I sort of using the Pythagoras theorem because what I'm seeing here that the slope is forming a hypotenuse.
Hmm.
So that's why I got this.
Acha, you have taken like this. This is theta. Yes, theta and this tan theta. But
I
how?
thought of something else. I was saying about the Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem is okay. According to Pythagoras theorem, your this length will be root over a square plus b square.
Hmm.
But how did you equate it with y by x?
Then I let some points actually because I'm seeing that it is intersecting, but yeah, we can't apply that here. Can't apply that here, unlike the first one.
But you suppose you have taken one point where you have taken x comma y here.
I thought of it like a distance formula like that. Basically, I took it on the x and y axis, which wasn't possible since y can't be 0 and x can't be 0.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the way you have solved now, it is actually wrong, because that's what I'm trying to figure out what to tell you what mistake you have done. Because see, if you the methods that you have is you actually have to assume some point. Suppose you have assumed one point, that's correct. This distance root over a square plus b square is correct. But the method that we have is we have to assume one point x comma y. But why? How you will be equating this root of this distance, that is root over a square plus b square, with y by x? That I am not able to understand. Because you can't just equate y by x with root over a square plus b square. What is the meaning of this? means the length, this root over a square plus b square, this length is actually equal to y by x. But how you are doing it y by x? That's the problem. Yes, na? So not logical. So it is wrong.
Sir, I got the answer.
Tell me.
Y is equals to minus bx plus ab by a.
Whole divided by a.
Yes, sir.
Acha, let me check. Bx plus ay is equal to ab. This is correct. This is right. See Venkatesh, how she would have done to find out the equation of line. You know only one formula, right? That is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Correct. Now, for this, what is the problem? In this given context, you have to know, you have two problems. You should know one point, at least one point you should know. Other thing is you should know the slope. I have to, with the given information, I have to generate at least one point here. What I can do, see, this distance is a from origin. So, through the coordinate geometry, I can write this point as a comma 0 because this point, for this point, y distance is 0, x distance is a. Okay, see, if I take like this x1, y1, then we know this distance is x1 and this distance is y1. But for this particular point, y distance is 0, x distance is a, so I can write this as a comma 0. In the same way, one point I have got actually. Now the other point, for this point, can you tell me how I'll write this point, upper one? This point, what will be its coordinates?
It will be y0 comma y1.
0 comma b. This distance is b, na? From here to here, this distance is b, na?
0 comma b.
Correct, na? No confusion. Confusion should not be there. You should be very clear. Now see, in the particular line, you have got 2 points. It's up to you. You can choose a comma 0 or 0 comma b like you have done earlier to find out equation. Suppose I take a comma 0 as a point. Other thing is you have to find out the slope. Slope 2 points you have. You can find out the slope easily. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. b minus 0 by 0 minus a. So you have got the slope as minus b by a.
So basically, I am finding problem in the intercept part still. There's something is lacking there only. Basically, intercept part only.
Yes, actually, the problem where you're facing, na, you are actually not able to find out the point using the intercepts. You have to visualize properly whenever, see, through this diagram, that's why I drew this diagram to you. Whenever we represent a point x1 comma y1, what's the meaning of this in coordinate geometry? From origin, its distance along the x-axis is x1. And along the y-axis, its distance is y1. Now look at here. Here in this point, it's the distance of this particular point from on the x-axis is already given a. So x1 will be a, na? And if we look along the y-axis, its distance is 0 because on the y-axis it's not going anywhere. So the y coordinate will be 0. That's why I've written a comma 0. Similarly, on this y-axis point, along the x-axis its distance is 0. But along the y-axis its distance is b. So the coordinate will be 0 comma b. You got the 2 points now. Now it's easy for you to find out the equation. Okay? Okay. It will take some practice. I'll give you one question, don't worry. Ay is equal to minus bx plus ab. So your equation will be bx plus ay equal to ab. This is the equation that let's say also got. But actually in the formulas that they will give you, they will not give you this equation. They actually divide AB on both sides. So you will get x by A plus y by B equal to 1. Okay? Acha. Should I make some questions on this so that it becomes clear? Acha. Venkatesh, tell me clearly if it is. Do you want me to explain it once more or it's okay?
So I just wanted to ask one thing here. We have to assume only 1 point. We can't assume 2 points. Only 1 point right now.
Where?
Here in the example, like we have taken y minus 0. So we are only assuming 1 point and the rest will be x comma y. The point.
Yes.
Mm.
Other will one xy will be variable. You have to use the standard formula. But
Okay.
it's up to you, x1 y1, you want to take a comma 0 or 0 comma b. If you would have taken x1 y1 as 0 comma b, then also you'll get the same answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Acha, now give me the equation of line. I'll draw the diagram because you know what is x-intercept. I'll draw the diagram. I want you to find out the equation of a line in which this distance is 3 units, this distance is minus 1 unit. Give me the equation. Think properly. Acha, Lasya, once you solve it, don't give me the answer. Let's Venkatesh to give me the answer first, then. But you solve it. You solve it and get the answer.
Okay, sir.
Take your time. There is no hurry.
So I have to give an equation only.
You have to give me the equation only.
Sir, I got the answer in negative.
No problem. Just give me the answer.
The right now the equation which I got is 3x minus y equal to minus 3.
Acha, let's say now tell me, you have got the same answer or different one?
Sir, I have got 3x minus y is equals to 3.
Is equal to 3. Acha, let me check. Wait. It will be x by minus 1 plus y by 3 is equal to 1 minus 3x.
No, sir, it is actually wrong. It is supposed to be minus 3.
It is supposed to be minus 3, na? Then his answer is correct.
Yes, sir.
I actually used the normal one with the first formula which we learned. I used that.
bx plus a. Acha, the original one.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Actually, I want you to use that formula only, because once you master that particular formula, na, you will be able to solve it. Let me solve through that only for you. Shortcut is you can do later. Shortcuts you can use once you are comfortable with all these. Which point you have taken, Rakesh?
Sir, first of all, I found the value of m using the intercept, like that is 3. 3 minus 0.0 minus 1, so 3. Now I assume the point on the x-axis, minus 1 comma 0. And if let x1 comma y1 is equal to minus 1 comma 0, and then I applied it to the original formula, keeping y and x as same, and then putting the formulas values. And
Very
from
good.
that, the answer, sir.
What's the slope you have got?
Slope was 3, sir.
Very
Like
good.
was
3 minus 0 by 0 minus of minus 1 will be plus 1.
1 only.
Very good. Y minus of minus 1 will be plus 1. Very good. Y minus 0 is equal to 3 into x plus 1. Correct. Very good. This only I want you to study. 3x plus 3. So you've got the answer as 3x minus y is equal to minus 3. Okay, let's say how did you solve? Same way.
No, sir, I took the above formula. X by a plus y by b equals 1.
Okay, good. See, but if you are okay with the original form, solving through original form, then you can make use of this particular formula shortcut. This, if you remember this formula, it's okay to use this, but you should exactly know how you got this particular thing.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Very good. Now I want you to give one homework as a question. See, you have to give me an equation. This is our condition. Oh, there are very heavy winds. You have to give me the equation of this particular blue line in which the length of perpendicular from the origin to this particular line is p. Getting my point? This distance is p, and you have been given only one more thing. The angle which this line is making with the x-axis is alpha. Correct? You have to give me the equation of this line AB. Equation of line AB. Okay. See, the hint is that you will be doing as homework. Hint is somehow using this particular information, this P and alpha, and using your this triangle knowledge or this Pythagoras theorem or whatever, those using that particular knowledge, you have to find out the coordinates A and B. Find A and B, and after that you will be able to do, because once you find out A and B as 2 points, you know very well using any one point you can find out the equation of a line, finding the slope. So your task is, as a homework, you have to find out these two particular points A and B using only this information, that for this given line AB there is a perpendicular from origin which is of the length P, and it is making an angle alpha with the x-axis. Understood the question now? Now take it as a homework. I'll give you the PDF. Try to solve at home. Okay, if you solve, before the next class, give me through WhatsApp, take the image and send me through WhatsApp. Then from the next class, I'll be starting to give you practice questions at home. Okay,
Okay, sir.
let's end the class.